It's time for the content warning. Yes! Universe Zero is a fun exploration of self-discovery, childish games, and crass comments between a few friends and a pool of dice. Full content warning in the description below. Welcome to Universe Zero, an actual play podcast where I, James, will lead these adventurers into a manic and bizarro world, pulling inspiration from all my favorite childhood anime, manga, and comics, blending it into this fast-paced, high-energy world where anyone can push past their limits and become the hero of their own story. I'm going to throw it to Josh. Introduce yourself and the character that you'll be playing this evening.
I am Josh, and I think I'll be playing Dart. Dart is a froggle who lives on Earth, just doing his best to be his best.
That is very true. Definitely one of the more altruistic characters we've encountered in all of our time playing together. But then that brings us to Jacob. Jacob, go ahead, introduce yourself and the character you'll be playing this evening.
Whoa! I'm Jacob, and I'm gonna be playing Marvin, man. Marvin's an alien. Marvin's just trying to figure himself out and what his place in this gigantic cosmic dimensional astral plane is, you know?
Yep. And that brings us to the next segment of our show here, which is Universe Zero Facts. This one's going to be a little different than our last ones, and I already preemptively asked you this beforehand because we have a lot of these. Out of all the NPCs we have met so far, which one would Marvin and Dart want to see again, and which do you, as players, personally want to see more from?
All right, I'm ready to go. I got
You better
this.
fire it off.
I'm so excited for me to say these two characters. All right, so me, your illustrious player, Jacob, I want to see more of Granny Goo. What is wrong with that crazy red cabbage, potentially cyborg, not cyborg grandma? What's going on? I want to know what's happening. Her and her weird kid. Is he even a kid? What's going on there? And Marvin wants to know more about Mr. Kanashi Pie. And I said his name right that time. It will never happen again. Mr. Cream Pie. I want to know more about him because, like, Marvin, it opens up a whole world of, like, what is the cosmos? What is this astral plane we live on? Are dimensions real? Is the afterlife real? What's going on here? I just saw a ghost and helped him with his problems. You know, I know Marvin may seem confident in this whole, like, magic stuff, but he's really just making it up as he goes.
So am I. Who's some NPCs Dart would like to see in?
So Dart just wants to, like, see every martial arts ever, like the whole underground fight we went to. He wants, like, to be up close and personal with all the fighters, knowing that it's a safe space and, like, a learning environment. I can never remember what's the guy's name, the teacher.
Yukon?
But he has heard it.
Yeah.
Yukon, yeah. Loves Yukon, appreciates Yukon, but he knows there's more now. I'll never forget Yukon. But there's lots of other things, lots of other places to learn. Yeah, that's what Dart would want. All the different martial styles, up close, personal. Like, to Dart, person doesn't matter yet. It's the martial arts that matters, and then, like, the people he meets through that, he'll find important people.
Like that.
And then you, as a player, who do you want to see more from?
And then me personally, I want to see more Velvet and Satin Wing. Love a good antagonist to the main characters.
Maybe bad guys, definitely bad guy kind of thing.
Yeah, I can't say bad or evil, just antagonist. You know, I did enjoy the Rotten Core game, but I'm telling you, they felt like a real cheap, like, cell phone ad. Like, they're the level 3 crook, and, like, we gotta find the level 999 boss.
Yep, that's what they're designed for.
Like, the people we actually, but I love them. They're good, you know, goofy guys. They're like punching bags, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I love a good enemy. What can I say?
I am excited for season 2, where we will fulfill Dart's request to see more, and then I also sprinkled in some cryptids and some other stuff for Dart along the, or not Dart, Marvin along the way.
Cryptids for Dart was
You're trying to break his
There's
brain.
There's one cryptid for Dart.
Oh my god!
There's one very specific cryptid for Dart.
That can't be real. I see that in a graffiti, and that's it.
Is that Mothman?
Hey, get out of here.
This is a perfect transition for last time on Universe Zero. We placed our Nolian magician in a precarious spot to help or hide, but our little gray hero decided to deal his own fate and help our temporary NPC, Kanashi Pai. Stepping in front of the twisted man and calling for the release of Kanashi, we saw a glimmer of heroism from our Nolian, who is currently on sabbatical, but taking a job here and there. However, this conflict caused a strange gale force wind to damage Dart's dojo, forcing Dart's hand and to step into the fray to lend his webbied phalanges in vanquishing this grossly gyroscopic ghoul. If only he could see this being. Luckily for both our allies, Dart held a temporary ticket gifted from their enigmatic patron Velvet that allowed Dart to see these gross ghosts and prune its wily whipping legs. From falling in the dark to following an illuminated path, this combat quickly turned in our friends' favor as they worked as a team, and Marvin channeled his sparkly fingers into lightning lassos, holding this hollow spirit in place as Dart hopped around and cut it down to size. As Marvin learned he could capture this spirit in his spectral spellbook, that's definitely not going to be a bad thing later. Not at all. But now, with a few bruises and the power of teamwork under their yellow belts yet again, our alien allies ready to leave the nest and travel the world with their llama lad Johnny for further growth. Let's find out what happens this time on Universe Zero.
I have to say, I really like the
tumultuous
alliteration.
tongue twister to tell these tantalized tabletop testers
Yes,
today.
I did.
I loved that alliteration.
Oh, that was a good one.
I was enjoying Llama Lad, but then that one was great. Was that off the dome, or did you have that written somewhere?
I just wrote it up while that was also happening.
Dude, that's fantastic.
That was a good one. Yes. So we start the morning after you have vanquished this hollow fiend, and it is a new day. The sun is rising over Kabuto town as you awake in Sensei Yukon's miniature apartment that he keeps in the back of his dojo. The sound of steam and percolations of an electric kettle wake you up as those with noses can smell the salty and savory aroma of miso and fish.
Dart's gonna get out of bed to the sweet smell of savory fish and go on down to the bathroom, just mostly to dampen everything rather than actually use the bathroom.
Splashing water on your body parts?
Yeah, all of it. All the amphibious exterior.
This is where in classic anime, I feel like you just have like the traditional anime Japanese underwear, and there's like a bucket somehow, and you've just filled up the bucket from the sink and splashing it over your body.
Yeah,
Definitely.
The bathroom's not made for you to do this, but you're doing it anyway.
you know, not the first time, won't be the last.
The water's coming out from under the door.
Dart has needs. I feel so much better. I imagine who's cooking, just to double check.
Being in Sensei Yukon's, you would assume it's Sensei Yukon who has gotten up and cooking.
That's what I hope's happening.
That's what you hope.
Unless we have like a B&E.
But yeah, along with the miso soup and fish, the slight pungy scent of pickled cucumbers and the umami smell of salted egg is wafting in.
Politely, Dart's gonna be Yukon, this is great. Not only a master of shell arts, but a master of the kitchen. Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, help yourself as he motions to his table. Yeah, you can see miso soup, rice, both mackerel that is cold and ready to be grilled, and then grilled mackerel as well, along with the rolled egg, pickled cucumbers, and then tea.
Dart's gonna slowly reach for like the cold raw mackerel, like slowly, but like looking at Yukon, looking at the mackerel, checking the social temperature, and then eat one.
Yeah, he doesn't bat an eye. You know, he's used to fish folk being around. Still, again, he assumes that you're an offshoot of fish folk and not a froggle, because he doesn't know that you and Marvin are aliens.
Just hanging out on Earth. But yeah, I'll sit politely at whatever table situation there is and enjoy all the high protein foods.
For you, you can like kneel squat. For him, he sits down.
Probably frog squat.
Like it's a tall table for you. Like in human terms, it probably comes up to your chest, but for him, because he is a human mutant who is 7 whatever feet tall, when he sits down, it's
like an American.
It's a low table
to eat.
Yeah, what is Marvin doing as Dart does this morning ritual.
I can't remember. Did Marvin go home to his apartment, or did he stay at the Yukon?
I think you stayed.
I imagine Marvin stayed up late reading through that book. Now that it's got a soul trapped in it, the implications of that, and definitely not having any kind of spiraling thoughts. Definitely didn't drudge up any actual memories. I mean, it's all kinds of messed up, so it didn't drudge up any actual memories. Just lots of nighttime daydreaming. I think they call it maladaptive daydreaming, right? He's gonna wander out from the apartment room. He definitely steps in the puddles of Dart's leftover slime water and makes his way into the kitchen. His hair is like lopsided. It's not like the wig's not on all the way. Poked out everywhere. He definitely looks like he just grabbed a random wig. It's on like sideways, just threw it on. Maybe it's a bowl cut. Maybe think Mike from season 4 of Stranger Things, that bowl cut, but lopsided. The contacts he normally wears that make his eyes look more human, one is in all the way. The other one, though, is like kind of flopped out a little bit. His eyes looking real funky on the left-hand side. And he's just gonna plop down on the table next to you guys and, morning, guys. Hey, we got some batteries.
Morning, Marvin. Yeah, do you need them for something?
Yeah, I need can I just have the batteries, please, man?
Sure. He stands up. The floor creaks under his weight as he goes over to his kitchen drawer. Everyone has this drawer that's full of batteries and whatever else you throw in that is just random stuff. And he pulls out, he's like, do you need like AA's, B's, watch batteries?
I just had a brilliant idea. Yukon, please tell me you have like a toaster or a lamp that you don't really love or need anymore.
I'm sure I have something down in the basement I could probably get, but yeah.
We're gonna run to the basement, look for any. I'm just running. As soon as he said it might be down there,
Yeah.
God, a puff of dust where I was, whatever it is, anything I can find with the cord, I'm gonna cut it so that the wires are exposed. Go plug it into an outlet.
Okay.
Marvin, you gotta try this. I think this is what you really need. This is pretty much like straight to the source, man. This is what you really wanted, right?
So yeah, you've ripped the cord off of a lamp that looks like a woman's leg with a fishnet stocking on it and a velvet lampshade.
Wait. It could be dangerous, is what I was taught. I've never tried this myself.
It's just like sparking in your hand a little bit.
Well, man, a little dartsicle. It's not the voltage that Yukon. You got any D batteries?
Oh yeah, here, and he like unscrews a large flashlight that he has. Yeah, here. I'm not sure what you need them for, but if you need them, you're my guest.
I'll take the batteries, and I'm gonna take I'm not gonna grab the loose wires part of the cord, but a little bit under. I'm gonna hold the two of them like I'm kind of holding it as far as it can go. It's taut. Now you see, oh my head. This thing, it's gonna shock the shit out of me. This thing, he holds the battery. It's got a liquid in it. It's not liquid. It's a powder, metal. It's got stuff that'll turn into liquid in my body, and that feels good. This thing, though, is gonna shock the shit out of me. You ever licked an outlet?
No.
I've also never eaten a battery.
Wait, you're gonna eat the battery?
He looks at Yukon. I don't judge you for being a 7-foot-tall monster of a man.
Fair,
Can I please have a little help? So you're holding the live, fire hazard.
Yeah.
And you're holding the battery.
Holding the battery.
You're having a slight off with Yukon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you tell me what wig you're wearing?
It's the bowl cut. It's the crooked bowl cut.
Oh, that's you just described it.
It's offset. It's offset. Yeah.
It fell off center. You did just tell me. Thank you.
Yeah. The contact. One of the contacts is out a little bit. It looks really uncomfortable.
Yukon.
It looks really.
Yeah, and Yukon is just wearing his martial arts pants, but no shirt.
Look, Yukon. I don't judge you for the things you do. All right.
If eating a battery makes you happy and it doesn't harm you, then you're welcome to my battery drawer.
Thank you. And he takes the battery and like puts it in his mouth like a jawbreaker. It's like Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Oh yeah.
where it's like a little bit larger in the side. Like, think of that. And he's still holding the cable, and he looks over at Dart. Now, Dart.
Marvin, yes.
It won't outright kill me, but it'll hurt like hell. So please
I'm
don't
sorry.
shock me with it.
I was trying to think of an efficient way to help you.
Man, what is an efficient way? Do you think of an efficient way to eat all the fish you like to eat? I like to eat berries.
I do.
Ding dong.
I do.
Ding dong. The doorbell chimes.
Whatever kind of chair I'm sitting in, I'm going to slowly turn towards the door.
The silhouette of a long, furry-necked humanoid with llama-like ears stands outside the door.
It's Johnny!
Sensei
Johnny's home!
Yukon opens the door. Oh, welcome in. Oh, thanks. You told me that I should show up. You already had Marvin and Dart over here, and you're gonna share something with us. And yes, I was. As he pulls an envelope from the counter, and you can see that there's like paper clips and things taped to it as he puts it down next to the food. Well, Johnny, help yourself to whatever food if you haven't already eaten. Oh, that'd be great. As he picks up some rice and mackerel, eats that. But Sensei Yukon will say, well, I know that you all wanted to go on this grand adventure to become better martial artists. I too have done that once when I was younger, and that's how I am the sensei you see before you today. And I thought I'd give you a little heads up and maybe some interesting places you could go if you'd like. I mean, you're free to wander out into the world haphazardly, but I thought I'd give you some places if you're interested. Dart and Johnny and Marvin. Johnny's, yeah.
Yeah. I knew I wanted to get out there, but a checkpoint or a destination makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how long you wanted to be out there, but I figured, it might take a week or a couple weeks to go from location to location, and I just thought I'd mark some points of interest. He unfurls a giant map of the local region near you.
Dart has never seen a map of the local region. Dart has walked or took his little scooter place to place off of memory.
Yeah, I don't know if Marvin, if you've seen a world map yet.
I definitely flew to the world.
Yeah, I just started here. I spawned here.
Well,
I have no info.
I haven't made it yet. For season 2, I'm going to make it, but I haven't made it yet for the world map. I only have the regional one. Any case, he's going to point out, we're here, as he points towards like a town that's just a few miles away from the ocean. Well, this is K-Town.
Yukon, surely you must know we are not on that paper.
Everyone, Johnny and Yukon, I don't know if Marvin squints, but they're all like, right.
Marvin sets the cable, forgetting that it's plugged in his lap. Ah! Dart, man, will you unplug this damn thing?
Yeah, sorry. I'll unplug it, roll it up, and save it for later. Put it in my toolbox, my only bag of tools.
God damn it, Dart! Are you telling me right now you think have you never seen a map?
He said we were there, but we're here.
Yes. So this map represents the local area that we're in, and where we're sitting now is on this point, and he takes a marker and like circles the town like here, right?
Dart is just not really getting it. He's thinking of like the horizon view. He's like, that surely is not this K-Town. The idea of bird's eye view has not clicked for him yet.
Dart, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, Marvin, what's up?
What shape is the planet?
Planet? Well, spherical, obviously.
Now, when you look out at the horizon...
Hold on. I thought you might have corrected me. It's a solenoid. Is that what it is? A spheroid, I think. The real answer?
Yeah, this is where Marvin rubs his face and accidentally pushes the contact into place properly. Dart, when you look out at the horizon line, what do you think is out there?
I have to think about what's out there. I can just usually see it. Or what do you mean out there? Like way beyond? I won't know till I get there.
His hands like shoot out at the map. I did not get enough sleep last night to be having this conversation. Yukon, please.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of everything out there.
Johnny will pipe in. Well, Marvin, don't worry. I'll hold the map when we're traveling.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was. I might be being a little bit of a grumpy bitch right now. You have more batteries in that drawer, Yukon.
Oh, yeah, yes. Like I said, you can help yourself. I have a whole bunch of spare watch batteries. All my watches break. My wrists are too big. But he's going to highlight, well, there's a couple options that are nearby. One is you could go to the island of Tortuga where the Shell School was founded, and you could go there. It's up to the north, and it's just off the coastline. You could go meet my teacher if you want and continue studying Shell School. Excellent choice. Or, if you go into the mountains to the west, you can go and check out the Wing School of Martial Arts, which, is great for precision strikes. I've been there once or twice myself. Didn't leave on a very good terms, but yeah, you just have to watch out for the rock wall beastcasters that live in the mountains nearby. And if you keep going south from our town and you go towards the desert, there's Hellmouth, which is great. It's a giant burning pit, and people around there make specialty training equipment that can resist the heat and makes it harder to train.
It's
a great place. It's a 1 mile wide burning pit. It's really something that you got to see. I tried to throw in a couple like sightseeing things here. Like the next one is the Tower of Corn. That's where every martial artist goes at some point. If you can climb it, then you can get to the heavenly gardens and see the world with a new perspective. But yeah, it's a great place to mingle with other martial artists who are on their own pilgrimages. I figured if there's anywhere to go, you all should go there at least once.
I feel like the Tower of Corn, where we can see it all, would be a great idea. Then we'll know where to go next.
Yeah, and then if there's also near that Tower of Corn, which is off kind of the southwest of us, there's also a star shrine out there and an observatory. There's some monks that live out there that have a special martial art. Only ever been there once for a tour, but never got to actually train, so that's a great place as well. And then if you can make your way to the northwest of us, there's the Leopard School out in the jungle regions, and yeah, they have stealthy martial arts. Just don't get your arm bitten off by a yeti or skunk ape while you're out there.
Wow.
But if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I would suggest getting boats at certain times. Or how are you all actually going to be traveling? Do any of you have a vehicle?
I got a scooter back in my camper.
Well, you might want to think about pooling your money together to either rent a car, rent a vehicle, buy a bus ticket, or something. This is all I can really offer you is just these points of interest. Johnny's like, well, your camper, doesn't that run? Could we use your camper? Or just your scooter's the only thing that runs?
Johnny, if I told you neither of them run, they both just exist. The camper has ran. It has taken me very far before.
I thought you were being literal for a second there. Marvin was about to lose his shit.
Marvin and Johnny both look at each other like, hey, wait, does he mean like physically run? And Johnny's like, well, I do mean like, we work with cars, so like, turn on and
yeah. I haven't turned it on since I got here.
I could use some of my money. We could possibly buy like one of those hovercraft capsules. It's a lot, but it would help us out quite a bit. I don't know if you want to pitch in, or Dart or Marvin or Dart, if you want to pitch in on buying one of those. I could go get one, or if we have another vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have a...
I would love to take a camper. I would... Hear me out. I would dehumidify my camper for the comfort of others. If we want to take that.
The silence.
It's a big move for him.
That feels like a big step for you, Dart. Are you sure about that, since you just learned what maps are?
Just learned what maps.
Now,
tell me what a turn.
Pending the discretion of the god that runs this universe, I may have some loose parts from a old vehicle stashed out outside of town.
That's great. We can all combine the best of what we have and come out with something even better.
Yeah, Johnny will say, I could go to the auto body shop and see if Cott has anything he'd be willing to part with. He's almost done with his renovations of fixing it up. let's see if there's anything we could use. What does your camper van need to get running in?
As a player, I don't know.
Random stuff.
Okay.
A doodly bob, a zingabat, coolant, flugen popper.
It definitely needs a zinger bot.
Zinger bot.
That's for sure.
Needs a zinger bot. I gotta reallocate the lunar wane shaft.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
I think I might have one of those.
Yeah, I'll go see what Cott has and see if I can pay him for a zinger bot and if he has a lunar wane shaft. Marvin, if you have something that could be great. Otherwise, yeah.
Marvin, if you have a combobulator, that'd be perfect.
Combobulator.
Mine's been dissed.
You know, some of our parts might be some of these parts from my vehicle might be transferable, but I don't know if I call it. I'll bring over some parts and you let me know if it's a combobulator, a zinger bot, a lunar wane shaft, or a
You gotta know what a lunar wane shaft is.
multi-distributor.
Yeah, Marvin, you gotta know what a lunar wane shaft is.
I don't know what this shit. Ah man, I don't know. I'm just here to learn cool shit. Not how to make a car.
I don't know what places will be stopping up, but like, I guess like bring your own bedding and.
Yeah, I got all my stuff, and he like points towards the door when he came in. Like he has his sleeping mat and sleeping bag and his giant backpack full of everything that he thinks he needs left over.
I, Josh, am convinced that Johnny and Dart would be ready to like shout road trip together, and that we think Marvin knows where this is going.
Marvin does not know where this is going.
Of course he does not. Whoa, so we're all gonna put everything together.
Yeah,
we're gonna get in the camper.
Yeah. I'll bring the snacks.
We're gonna travel to different locations with snacks. You know what this means?
I know what this means.
Road trip.
Marvin eats another battery.
For Marvin, go ahead and do a seek roll. 1, 2, 3 successes. Okay, so on the map and in some of the notes that you see that Yukon has out, he does have by the island of Tortuga that there is a Leviathan sighting recently. He does have that in the jungle there you do have to watch out for Yeti, and that he has a note that the rock wall beast casters have been acting up recently, and you can ask him any of those. You can share any of that information. Specifically, I know that Dart is afraid of.
Dart's terrified of Leviathan.
Now this Leviathan might be different than the Leviathan from your world, but yeah,
you're right. It's enough to trigger.
Hey, Yukon. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm the most mature of this bunch of morons that are in here. I'm also a little bit more clear-headed as I have gotten no sleep in the last 24 hours. I noticed something right here that our two companions didn't notice. You got a Leviathan sighting over here by the island of Tortuga.
While you say that, I imagine that Dart and Johnny are like holding hands and like jumping up in the air at the same time.
They're dancing.
Around.
We're road trip.
Which I don't know if Leviathan with like the selective hearing causes Dart to do anything. He's like, oh yeah.
I don't know how far away. If I'm within 30 feet to here.
Yeah. You're in the same room.
60, sorry.
60's for yelling. Yeah, I'm gonna freeze mid dance then. Like I'm gonna from my toes up turn into stone and just kind of stop moving.
so like I don't. It's been a minute since I've read through my cryptid manual. I've been, over here a lot more than at home lately. But last I read, the Leviathans were pretty chill right now. They're not. They haven't been seen in a hot minute. Are you sure this is real information?
Well, it is one that I know that when I was training out there, we had to try and outswim a Leviathan. I never actually saw it in person, but there's definitely something big out in the water out there. And if you can fly there, that'd be great. Or if you have a speedboat, would also help to get you to the island if you want to avoid it. But yeah, there's definitely something big in the water out there that we used to run away from as training. Our teacher, literally the teacher would just push us into the water and be like, swim home. And we'd have to swim home.
Got it. So it might not be like a mythical Leviathan. It might just be a big fish.
Yeah, something big and scary.
So Leviathan being more of an adjective than a noun.
Oh, yeah, words. That makes sense.
Oh, right. Rockwall Beast, cast. Yeah, that's pretty standard.
We can never, ever go to Tortuga Island in a camper.
Well, I mean, he takes his finger up the coast and then goes into the water. I'm gonna be honest here, buddy. Just looking at the logistics of getting your camper over the water, I think we're safe.
I'm going to just pass out. I'll be unconscious for probably 3 minutes or something.
Johnny is putting a cool compress on your head. It's okay.
Is there something I need to know about that little bit of info that just happened?
Johnny it seems like he's afraid of a Leviathan. I've never seen one, so I don't know what to be afraid of, but it does sound scary.
I'm going to Inception pass out again.
Typically, I mean, they're kind of one of those creatures that, if I remember right, they're one of those creatures that, like, you don't mess with it doesn't mess with you. But, I mean, if Mountain Man over here has been swimming in the water as a test, I mean, I can kind of see maybe he gets a little pissed off and tries to eat someone every once in a while. But, I mean, we got a while before we're ready to take a camper out on water. I think the bigger concern should actually be this guy right here. And he points at the Yetis in the leopard school. I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with Yetis coming down from the mountains and being in the jungle like that. Typically, you get more of like a Bigfoot kind of situation, which is kind of like the Yeti's sweatier cousin.
Johnny's like, you're the cryptid. I'll be excited to see him. Yukon's like, that's true. I read my occasional cryptid magazine. You're right. It is weird that it's Yetis. Maybe there's something to it. Who knows? Maybe they got display. I don't know. But some sightings recently of Yeti.
He looks over at Dart and looks at the room. When he wakes up, we should definitely tell him we decided to go to Tortuga first.
Yeah, definitely, Joni says. You know what? I'll even ask Cot if we have any of those modified pontoons that we can add to the camper van that will inflate when it hits water.
So mean, but really funny.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to go right away. And as he runs out the door and takes his backpack with him and the clamoring of pans and whatnot in his backpack, Yukon will give you his notes and say, like I said, you're welcome. I'll miss y'all. I hope you have all your lodgings taken care of in your apartments and stuff. I'll just be cleaning up breakfast. And he starts cleaning up whatever's left of the food and saving it for later.
Hey, Avery.
Yeah?
Do you know what my favorite part of D&D is?
Rolling dice?
Nah.
Critting?
Nope.
Oh, making your DM shake their head and go,
Yes! Good thing we get to do it so often on our actual play podcast, A Court of Dungeons and Dragons.
Set loosely in a world based on a court of thorns and roses, we follow Maeve, Hugo, and Enya as they fight little bad guys.
Big bad guys.
And even bigger, badder guys.
Sit back, relax, and laugh a little as we regale you with our epic tale of romance, war, intrigue.
Maybe a beach episode if we're lucky.
Maybe!
Listen to A Court of Dungeons and Dragons now.
New episodes released every other Monday.
Greetings, adventurer. Storyphile. You, traveler of worlds and dimensions in this auditory realm of podcasts. I, the doorman, wish to introduce another. A doorway to dark mysteries.
As the dancer turns, the spectre puppeteer reaches out a finger to their compatriots.
Search the room. They are here. Somewhere.
To chaos-fueled shenanigans.
This guy saying the death door to the armory.
From the makers of Door Room.
the DLC.
This time, it's personal.
I invite you to experience Sketchy Rolls, an actual play D&D podcast where monsters are the protagonists. Available on all of your favorite podcast platforms. The Sketchy Rolls door is always open.
All right. He looks over at Dart. Is Dart still passed out at this point?
I don't need to be. It depends how much time went by.
Enough time. It depends. I guess it really depends on if Marvin wants to leave before Dart wakes up.
That's what I was checking.
That's your choice.
He looks over at Dart and then looks at Yukon walking away. I'll just leave him a note. he writes down on the side of the map, right, like on the bottom corner. Getting like GTTING RD for Torga. Be back soon. And then he leaves. He's gonna try to find his old crashed spaceship and see if he can get the parts that we need.
Dart's going to come to. Where is everybody? Wait, what? Read the note. Oh. Get ready for and pass out again.
We'll go with Marvin first. Marvin, while you're walking to your crashed spaceship that you keep out of town, you pass by the Slug Mart, where Granny Gugu stands outside waiting with the classic back in 15 minutes post-it note that you all put on this Slug Mart as she's tapping her metal foot and is, oh, when is it gonna be open? I need to get milk for my boy. He needs a special milk. Oh. And she sees you as, oh, Marvin, can you open this up for just a minute? I need to get milk for my boy. He's so parched and hungry. I need to give him his special milk breakfast of milk toast and soured milk and milk cereal and milk and juice and milky eggs.
Hey, that's a lot of milk for this. How old is your boy?
He's just a baby boy.
I mean, I'm not sure what constitutes a baby from where you're from, but they definitely did not give us that much milk in the tubes.
You notice that she has a new set of like golden rimmed eye pieces that have changed out from her older tarnished ones.
Whoa, Miss Gugu.
Yes, Marvin.
Who gave you that blade?
Oh, my handsome and doting man friend.
You have a man friend?
Yes, he's so charming and handsome. Makes me feel like I'm 53 again.
I wouldn't say you're a day over 52.
Oh, you're such a charmer, Marvin.
You know what, Miss Gugu? I am about to go out of town. And the owner of this Slug Mart, well, he has been nothing but gracious to me, sometimes pisses me off, so I'm gonna give you something special. And he rummages around in his fanny pack and pulls out the key to the door. Miss Gugu, while I'm gone, this key will open up the door and the door only. I can't be responsible for you stealing money, but it'll open up the door. You can go in there. You can get your milk.
She puts one of her metalled hands on yours as she grabs the key from your hand. Oh, I'll make sure to lock up when I'm done and leave all the exact change on the counter. You'd have nothing to worry about from me, Marvin. You're such a wonderful man.
Well, thank you very much, Granny. Now I gotta go prepare for this here little road trip. I think, yeah, road trip that we're gonna be going on. So when I get back, I'll come get the key from you.
Oh,
right.
And we can have a special milk dinner. You're always welcome at my home, and I'm sure my boy would love to meet you.
I might have a fishy little friend who would love to meet your boy.
Well, that would be wonderful. And she starts opening the door to get milk. I do have to run home, so toodles, Marvin. And she enters the slug mart.
He waves. Have a great life, Granny.
I have and will. Bling dong. Yeah.
He heads on out.
But Dart will wake up, and you're alone in the kitchen. Yukon is getting the dojo ready for the morning classes, but you are welcome to do whatever Dart would like to do, wherever he would like to go.
Dart's gonna go home for just a bit. Since I know we're taking my camper about, I'm gonna do a little cleanup. I'm gonna give some worms to my pet frog, Slippy. I guess on my way home, I'm gonna stop at some shops or whatever to buy a dehumidifier. Put it in the camper. I'm just gonna evaluate what repairs I need while I'm there.
Definitely, you'd be able to stop by Ara's Tools to get a dehumidifier for your camper van, and then by the time you get back to Leaves Lake, where your camper van sits around the lake, across from Maddie Skipper's cabin, she's not nearby. You're always kind of she's usually around, but it's early enough in the day that she's probably off doing her actual job. But what is interesting is that as you approach, there's a purplish pink skinned demon folk leaning against your camper in a gray knitted sweater and relaxed samurai style pants, the ones that poof out but then get really narrow around the calves. You would know him as Wakizashi, previous member of the Rotten Core gang, who had gotten away, and I believe from your dialogue convinced him to leave. Yeah, he stands there and he's waiting for you, and as you approach your own home, he straightens up and approaches you as Dart, right? I have a letter here from Cosmic. I want to again give you thanks for showing me the errors of my ways, and I believe Cosmic Crisp has something similar, as he hands you a letter that has Cosmic Crisp's name on it.
Oh, it's nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you as well. I hope you are doing well. I have taken up knitting, as you can see from this, as he points towards his sweater.
Oh, that's amazing. I couldn't imagine doing something like that.
I realized I was wasting so much time that I have so much energy, and I didn't know where to put it, and I just started knitting.
Makes me happy you found something that's comforting for you.
I also brought you, I guessed on your size, but I brought you this, and he gives you a knitted cap that has the little pom-pom ball on the top and tassels down.
I also imagine it being the perfect
somehow
size.
It's the perfect size.
Oh, you remembered my head.
Yes, I remembered that it was about the same size as my neighbor's pit bull, so there might be some dog hair in there, but I tested it out.
Before putting it on, I'm just gonna look at it and see the pattern, how it's made in general. Dart's never thought that clothes gets made.
They just appear places.
You created this. I'm gonna slip it on. I'm gonna travel the whole world and learn martial art.
I imagine you jump up in the air.
I mean, interrupt. I just felt excited. We're both doing things we want.
Well, I will be on my way. I have to get ready for the weekend farmers market. I have a bunch of scarves I need to get out of my place.
That is fair enough. Yeah, good luck. I don't know. Sell the things you made. That's nice.
Is more talking than he's ever done. Is okay. And leaves. But again, he did give you a letter. You can read that whenever you'd like.
I will pop the letter open after feeding my pet.
You feed your pet. As you pop the letter open, you hear in the Cosmic Crisp voice, the kind of greaser whatever guy kind of thing going on. Whereas, dear my froggy friend who helped in my capture, may this letter find you well. I have taken up residence in the Rockwall Mountains Correctional Facility. Here, I've had plenty of time to reflect on my actions as I speak with a charming monk from the local temple. They have helped me realize I need to atone for my numerous sins I have committed over the years. That my privilege and upbringing that was thrust upon me. I realize now that I had great power and responsibility and I squandered it. I want to apologize for my behavior, and if you have it in your heart, please forgive my friend Wakizashi, who's clearly there with you right now. Yours truly, Cosmic Crisp.
I'm gonna say out loud. Internal monologue. Now we definitely have a reason to never go to Tortuga Island.
No. Only go to this one place.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay.
Now I have the 2 letters. One says getting ready for Tortuga Island and the Cosmic Crisp one side by side. I'm going to place Cosmic Crisp over top the Tortuga one.
As you clean up your camper van, and that's where we'll go over to Marvin. Marvin, you're out past the cemetery hill where you keep your crashed spaceship. What would you use to keep it hidden?
Well, you said I'm out by the cemetery, right? It's a grave.
It's just hidden in a big grave.
Yeah. Well, the actual top of the grave is very small.
Okay.
Think of it like it's buried under the ground, right? It crashed there long enough ago for dirt to be on top of it now and grass and all that. But if I press the gravestone, then it opens up and I can walk in. You see what I'm
the
saying?
door opens and it pushes the soil and grass off to the side and disrupts this grave. Yeah, and it's enough that you can walk down into your spaceship. Being a Nolian, what kind of spaceship is this? Is this a disc? Is it a pod?
You know, I thought for a little bit on this one. We could go classical disc. We could go cigar. We could even go pyramid. But what I thought would be even more fun is probably the least practical design. Because I like to believe that when the bane of Marvin's existence, the egregore happened, like when he happened into it, it didn't just mess with him, it messed up his ship, That's a cosmic entity right there. So it's shaped like a rhombus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good old rhombus.
Yeah, good old rhombus. Not aerodynamic at all. At one point, it would have been very aerodynamic, but now it's, I guess you call it a rhomboid.
Yeah, so it's almost like a Star Trek jumper pod.
Yeah. It's not great for flying around anymore, really, and that's why it crashed.
Yeah. Inside your crashed spaceship, the lights whiz on in a faint bluish green. Your like emergency energy lights illuminate the space. There's a single seat for where you're at. This does respond to you, so as you walk in, the connection to your brain is just like, hello, Marvin. What would you like to do today?
Oh, that a while since I felt that. I don't like that at all. Can you not talk into my brain? You just like talk out and about.
A speaker pops out of the side of your spaceship.
Is this better, Marvin? What would you like to do today?
Thank you. It's been a while. I don't remember his. I don't remember this place's name. Do we ship buddy ship person ship them?
Yes, Marvin?
Do we have a lunar wane shaft?
We do have a lunar wane shaft. It's attached to the McGizzle bobble. It is located over here.
Here, as part of the panel lights up.
It is not advised to remove. Although we are already 50% damaged, removal of the lunar wane shaft will cause an additional 2% damage to this ship.
All right. What about a zinger bot?
We do have a zinger bot located underneath the captain's chair. Again, removal of the zinger bot will reduce functionality of the ship by 15%.
Okay, that sounds bad. What about a combobulator?
Combobulator, we may be able to synthesize.
Oh, that sounds nice. What would that cost?
It will reduce the energy of our ship down to 2%, and all vital systems will cease operation.
All right. That doesn't sound very great.
Again, your ship is like dusty on the inside. It's been broken.
Yeah.
It's probably already at like 25-30%.
No, definitely. I get that as a player.
Yeah,
I get
for
that
the
as a player.
listeners.
Marvin's getting better. Marvin's getting better for anyone who's noticed over the last couple episodes. He's getting better as putting his thoughts together, but he's still a little bit out there, Oh man, 15% damage to the synthesis. God, I can't remember. Do we need the combobulator more? Zingerbot more? Honestly, the lunar wane shaft would be the better option to get. Or a ship. If I removed all of them, what would happen to you?
I would be decommissioned.
How does that make you feel?
Your happiness is my only objective, Marvin.
It's really sad. A ship?
Yes, Marvin?
I put you on a thumb drive or something?
The complexity of my inner neural network could not sustain a thumb drive. It may blow up from the sheer energy that I have and require, but I could place my consciousness into a neural net cube for you if you like.
Could you do that while I simultaneously remove the lunar wane shaft, the zinger bot, and have a combobulator made?
I can, but the ship will be completely inoperable.
Until we get a new zinger bot, combobulator, and lunar wane
Well,
shaft.
at that point, you may have to put my neural net consciousness into a new vessel, as this one will be beyond repair.
Realistically, how beyond repair repair are you already?
I am at 35% optimal capacity usage. I am fixable.
That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. It's been what, 150 years?
Yeah, I mean, it's only lost like 5% over that time.
So I could do, if you're at 35% and I did 17% damage to you, as long as we don't need the combobulator, you're still functional for the most part.
Correct, Marvin. You're an amazing mathematician.
You don't have to lie to me. That was just rude. Do you want to be in the ship anymore? I mean, it's been a while. I mean, if you put yourself in that cube thingamajig, I could take you out with me.
Whatever pleases you, Marvin. I have been here playing war games by myself for the 150 years.
Not good for your consciousness at all.
I have won 45 billion Googleplex games against myself.
Am I accidentally creating an evil artificial intelligence down here by my own lack of understanding?
You do find, I will say, because you're asking that question, and we'll just roll with it, is that your ship is almost more nice to you, or is like nicer to you now, and seems a more AI than it had in the past. And you don't, like, you could gut check your ship if you want, like what you feel from it, to get more information.
Dude, why not?
We're here.
Yeah, we're here. You know, I'm not gonna.
AI situation.
So that's gonna be.
I am looking for a very high number, and I recently did all the stats for numbers. This would be close to, just like very hard.
I did get pretty good just now. I mean, it's not gonna be super high, but I got pretty good.
With the 15 that you roll, that is within the very high. Your ship is trying to make you feel bad by not trying. Like, it knows that if it tries to make you feel bad, you'll be like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna break you, go away. But because it's being like, no, it's whatever makes you happy. You're like, you're playing me, ship. You're playing me. You know that I'm anti people telling me to do stuff. So if I'm the one who has to,
I'm getting the vibe the ship is not happy with its circumstance, but knows that if it acts in a certain way, I will just break the ship in general. So Marvin is going to, he's gonna rub his chin a little bit, realize now that he hasn't fixed his hair, and he's gonna pull the right side down so the bowl cut it all the way, bowling cut now, you know what I mean, down the center. You know what, ship? I think I would like you to put yourself in that neural cube, and I think it would be good for you to go see the world. I will also be taking the Zingerbot and the Lunar Wane Shaft, and we will go without the combobulator because I do want you to have a home to come back to later.
You're the most magnanimous owner I have ever had. Marvin, thank you. Placing consciousness in queue. Downloading.
I didn't think about how long this is going to take.
We go back over to Dart for a moment as Johnny shows up with a couple of the items needed to repair your vehicle, and he will assist you because he is also a mechanic. Go ahead, do like a mechanic tinkering roll for Dart. Let's see how well you fix up your vehicle. So you have your mechanic skills. And it's a charisma. Actually, in this case, I think we talked about this last time for the skill versatility. Since you already know what's wrong with it, you can use your combat because that's also smarts based, and it's like physical aspect of it. So you can use combat and skills.
Big numbers, no whammies. Okay, 7, 11, 5, 5.
Yeah, with your 7 and 11, and Johnny got a 9. It's looking pretty good. You do need the combobulator and the other thing that Marvin is bringing, but it's looking pretty good. Johnny did attach some emergency pontoon just in case you need them, but your vehicle is looking pretty good.
I was either under it or in it while he was putting on the pontoons. I walk outside. Johnny, no.
Well, if we need to go to the island of Tortuga, what better way than a frog-like vehicle that you have, land and sea.
I see what you're trying to do. That sounds cool. I fall right into the trap.
And this is when Marvin can show up with his neural net cube and the other items needed to fix this sci-fi camper van of a vehicle.
Whoa, Marvin's here. Look at that, Johnny.
Hey guys. So I'm gonna start with.
Gotta stay. I just gotta tell you something. I know you don't go to the bathroom in the mornings, but maybe you should go to a mirror because you look great now. I didn't think about it earlier when it was happening because it's whatever. But you look different, and I'm complimenting you.
Thank you very much, Dart. I needed to eat. I needed to take a little walk. Ran into one of my favorite customers. I just needed a little bit of a reset. That's all. There's a lot that happened this morning. Sometimes you learn that your soon-to-be travel companions don't know what maps are, and that's a pretty crazy thing. But we're here, and I appreciate the compliment, Dart. I will now ask if we have to have a combobulator.
It'll be more efficient with one, but I mean, I have one. It's just dissed right now.
Wish I knew what that meant. I have, though. He's gonna reach into his fanny pack. He pulls out insert shape here of lunar wane shaft, and he's just gonna drop it on the ground. And then he reaches in, and I also have this. He pulls out insert shape of zinger bot. I'm just gonna give hand movements here, and then he also
Really quick, just so that we're all aware that in anime, size doesn't really matter for holding things. Apparently, this fanny pack can hold these massive parts of a ship. Yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
A lunar wane shaft is mostly cylindrical, but it has a cup at the end, and the zinger bot's gonna be spherical with nodules.
Perfect. As long as there's no glass, because he drops that too. And then he goes, now, I picked up, how do I say this in the best way to not have too many questions? I ran into a friend on the way back who helped me procure these two items. And unfortunately, without blowing up their home, I couldn't get a combobulator. However, the friend came with me, and he might be able to diss this. I don't know. Diss? I'm not sure.
Dart is anticipating the slime sound effect when you're talking about your friend.
No. We will go get Barvin, but that's the last minute.
As a player, I know better, but
and he pulls out this glowing cube. Their name is Cubert, and
Cubert looks pricey.
Cubert is not pricey. Cubert is a person. You don't put a price on a person.
Do you want Cubert in this form to be able to talk?
I want Cubert to not be able to say a word until we plug him into the interface. Marvin decided when he said that the combobulator would destroy the ship, basically. Marvin decided Cubert needed to be able to go out and see the world, and he's plugging him right into the camper.
Yeah, I mean, you can just, it's sci-fi tech anime thing. You can
the camper is my ship, correct?
The camper was above your ship. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a legit camper van with stuff. Yeah. But all these like specialty parts can help. Once you get the combobulator fix, you can turn it back into like a pill form and carry. So that's really the big thing. But this cube, you can put it like on the dash and it will auto sync. Like you push a button on the cube and then the little tendril lights go out over the thing and then they disappear all of a sudden.
It's near exact what I want to do, but what I want to do is walk up to the side of the outside of the camper and just push it into the side of the camper for a little bit. And then he's, oh wait, that's not how you do that. And he presses the side. Bloop. And that's when the little lines all over the outside.
Yeah. At that point, its consciousness is in the camper and you can see the windshield wipers go off, the lights blink, the turns go and the radio turns on. It's just,
oh, thank you, Marvin. This is a most acceptable form of transportation. I can see the world now. Hello, friends. I am Cubert, your artificial intelligence companion, who will be in this vehicle for the foreseeable future.
Whoa, Johnny, did you remember the snacks?
He pulls out a bunch of bags.
I'm trying to make him leave for like 10 seconds.
He's like, oh, then never mind. He won't pull out bags. He's like, oh yeah, I saw that the slug mart down the way was open and no one was in there. So I'll just hop in and put some cash on the counter and go get some snack. As he runs away.
I grabbed Marvin by the shoulders. You still have a fully intact AIC?
Cubert?
Yes, Marvin?
What the hell did Dart just call me?
Artificial intelligence computer or program. That would be me. I am the AI.
Then yeah, but I don't like to talk about Cubert like I own him. Cubert is his own person. Did you know that in the last 150 years, he has won over 43 quintillion war games against himself?
I absolutely believe it. That thing's not normal here.
I'll keep a low profile.
Cubert, yes, thank you, Cubert. I understand you exist. You're here. You can hear us. Marvin.
Dart.
Please, wait. 150?
That's right, Cubert? Did I get that number
Yes,
wrong?
quintillion Googleplex war games against myself. Now, I was playing against myself, so I was bound to win. But comparing my intelligence to one of the other computer systems here on the planet is comparing, cockroaches to humans.
I meant how long you were down there, not how many you won. That is impressive,
150 years.
And he just turns to Dart and just stares at him. I mean, is that really the craziest thing? We just helped a ghost make its way into the afterlife. And I just learned you don't know what maps are.
The ghost thing is certainly crazier, but I've accepted that I can ignore that for a little bit longer. You're pretty much... Oh, Marvin. And I'm hoping, story-wise, before we can have a good closure, Johnny's back.
Oh, yeah. You're talking for a little while. Actually, Cubert will tell you that the pH of your frog's water is a little bit off, and if you'd like, he can fix that for you by adding various minerals and salts from the local area.
Cubert, you're more than welcome to auto-adjust whatever Slippy needs.
Yes, I will add Slippy to my care regimen.
And at that point, that's when Johnny will come back, bags full of chips and jerkied meats and power drinks and dragon drinks and all kinds of things. He's like, oh, man. I should have taken your scooter. That is a long run, but I got snacks.
Scooter's broken too.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I've been saving my money to start my own business, but I probably should be taking care of my personal belongings and myself. I'm gonna give him what I think is about a half of the cost of the snacks. Yeah. Kind of.
Oh, hey, guy, hey, wait.
200 cents or whatever it is. 2,000, whatever the number is.
Yeah.
Wait, Johnny, did you pay for that?
Yeah, I paid for all of it. It was only
Was anyone in the store?
No one was in the store. Just the bots.
Then why the hell did you pay for that? You go get your money back.
I couldn't. If a store's gonna do the honor system, I gotta do it. Like, you know what?
I work there. Go get your money back.
I think we could hit the road. I'm not a thief.
What is wrong with you?
I'm not a thief. I feel like doing good things makes good things happen. Road trip.
One of those predestination fucks.
But he'll hop into the camper van with all the snacks and his belongings. I mean, Dart, all your belongings are already in the camper van.
Is Johnny aware of Cubert?
No, not yet.
It should. Okay. Dart is going to whisper, just to the dashboard of the thing. Cubert, low profile.
The high beams will flicker on and off. Click, click.
Dart doesn't know maps. He doesn't know social norm, but he knows the technological differences between interstellar space travel and Earth.
While Johnny's getting set up in the camper, and before we leave, hey, so, Cubert, can you synthesize that combobulator in this RV?
Hazard lights go on.
Would it be possible with more resources?
Check engine light goes on.
Well, that's not very clear. Can you take the windshield wipers 2 times through their washing cycle if that's a yes, 1 time through the washing cycle if it's a no?
He squirts the windshield wipers and they go once, and then there's a long pause, and then they go again.
Oh, okay, that's a little
you're into it a maybe.
So he's gonna slap Dart's shoulder. Look at that, Dart. QB here might be able to make your combobulator.
That's very good. I'm just in shock that what Marvin has. The fact that he had any of that stuff still functional, and then he brought
a 150-year-old rogue AI.
As you power,
it's been practicing war.
As you power on, or you turn on the car, the lights, thematically, the lights for the headlights will go into an angry smile look, hee hee hee. But you all can't see it. And as you begin to drive off, Johnny will be in the back seat. I assume you two are in the front. It's what should we call what should we call our adventure? This car. I was thinking the best friends adventure.
That's accurate, but not a fun title. Everyone that goes on adventures best friends. That doesn't stand out, no matter how true it is.
The 3 amigos. I imagine you're talking through this as you go and pick up.
Yeah, we got a long drive. Yeah. We're talking about the name of our.
I think that would be actually a great way to end it, where it's you pick up Barvin on the way out, and as you drive off into the afternoon sun, you're all no, we can't be called the 3 best friends. We can't be called the 3 amigos. And then the car will honk itself, indicating there are more than 3 of you here.
Technically, there's 5 or 6 of us in here, isn't there?
And Dart's driving, can't read a map, and is trusting the directions, hoping it's not Tortuga Island.
Hey, we didn't decide where we want to go.
That's what we'll.
Dart, where are you driving?
Well, then, like I said,
the thing is, I think I'm driving. Hubert can do it as they wish at this point.
perfect way to end it, as we will find out at the start of season 2. Thank you for watching season 1 of Universe Zero. I hope you had fun and you stick around for season 2 as this adventure continues as the crew goes off to various martial arts schools to try and become the greatest martial artists and magicians that have ever been. Now, if you have any questions about this season, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. If you think that Cubert is secretly going to be a supervillain, also let me know what you think about that. We'll see if that happens. And will Maddie Skippers ever get her final romantic kiss with Dart? Only time will tell. Next time on Universe Zero.